Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Lobotomy Corporation. In the last episode, we attempted to work with our new alpha abnormality, a slime girl. It didn't work out so... Actually, the work worked out really well. But there's a bad side effect of working with her, which is that whoever does so ends up spreading disease to everyone else in the entire facility, depending upon where they were located, their proximity to the person who had last worked with her. We lost, like, everyone that was good at fighting because they all got turned into blobs. And then those blobs began killing each other, or not each other, they began killing other people. And it was awesome. I don't know how on earth you're supposed to work with her the first time and not know that's going to happen. Good God. That was amazing. We still got to learn how to work with her, and we need to develop some sort of plan for doing so. So let's go ahead and get in there. We'll do a summary of what we've learned about her and some other things that we witnessed in the last episode. And then I still need to try to come up with a way to actually successfully work with her without getting everyone killed, because I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. It's going to be really tricky. For reasons I'll try to explain what's going through my head as I begin describing what we learned about her. Okay. Oh, right, we didn't get to keep anything about her because we tried today, because we lost like half our agents died yesterday. Alright, so what do I remember about the managerial guidelines? So, Slime Girl does black damage, and a decent amount of it. It looked like instinct and attachment work are best. I wrote them down really quick. Attachment work is best, with a 50% chance of success if a level tier 5 person is doing that attachment work. It's 40% and 45% for instinct and insight respectively. Repression work has a 0% chance of ever working with her normally, so you're relying on your employee's temperance level for that instead. Now, here's the awful things about her, though. If you do work with her, and that work is normal or good, she loves you and gives you a buff, this clump, is what the managerial guidelines call it. It's a heart that's over your character's head to let them know that they have earned her favor. And if you've earned her favor, I think do you have an increased chance of working with her? You might. That might only be repression work. I can't remember now. Darn, I should have wrote that down, but I didn't. In any case, that person is fine to continue to work with her. However, if that person is near anyone else, I take it it's within the same room or hallway, there is a chance that the other people will be infected with some sort of disease from the person who has the heart above their head. And they will, over the span of what looked like 2 minutes, eventually turn into a blob. They will be instantly killed. A blob forming up underneath of them, enveloping them, they suffocate to death, and then the blob devours them. And then they fight anyone else that they see. Which odds are going to be a lot of other infected people. The blobs look like they are immune to all red damage as well. And I think she might be, though I can't remember what her stat line was, a slime girl. And so it means that we absolutely should keep people with red weaponry away, because they're completely useless in containing her when she gets out. The blobs themselves are not that dangerous. I think they had like 150 life, and they're HEs. I think they do black damage, so it's not terrible to kill them, but it's your people that you're killing. And so you're probably, the moment an infection happens, if any of your good agents are infected, you're probably immediately hitting retry day. And so we will probably be doing that as well if ever that gets out of control. Now, she herself will escape if a number of things occur. I think if her chosen dies, she breaks out, just like Night of Despair. If there are ever more blobs present in the department that she's in than there are normal non-blob people, she also breaks out immediately. She also breaks out if her Quilloff counter, or sorry, kill-off counter, Cliff-off counter reaches 0, which occurs whenever any repression work is done with her, no matter the success rate, and if any work was done with her that was not good. So bad and normal work is 100% chance to lower her Quilloff counter. She is really tricky to work with because of this, but she wasn't that difficult for us to beat up and put back into the containment unit. We actually did it with, because all the great geared people were dead, I attempted it with the not great geared people, and she wasn't that tough. 1,500 hit points. She looks like she has a dot effect she can put on people. She has some sort of range attack that does a good amount of black damage as well, but we can probably fight her. The tricky part, though, will be that if we do want to fight her, we have to make sure that whoever has her favor isn't around, because that person will spread the disease to everybody. So it's gonna be really tricky to fight her. My initial thoughts are that whoever we designate as working with her is the only person who is in that hallway for the next day. And I'm going to be selecting Hakuma's hallway as the place that gets any new abnormalities that aren't tools. I'm going to try to delay another abnormality in this containment unit for as long as I can, because I don't care about tools. Not really. Tools can just be there. I never have to interact with them. But abnormalities, I don't want Slime Girl and another abnormality to go on Meltdown or have the alarm go off on them at the same time, because that means I gotta time it really carefully so that, like, someone walks into Slime Girl's containment unit while I'm also handling the other containment unit at the same time, or very close to it, because I gotta get the other person out of that hallway before whoever worked with Slime Girl comes out, or that person's infected. Alternatively, I need to have some sort of sacrificial person that I hire every day to work with whatever else is down there on the off chance that this event occurs and we're forced to deal with Slime Girl and another abnormality. So it's going to be really tricky. But since repression work, if I remember the guidelines correctly, never gives you a heart. She doesn't like being yelled at. My plan will be to do something similar to what we do with Censored. In fact, once we get 999 PE boxes with Censored, I'm never going to send anyone in there to work with it again. Oh, I guess I have to. I'll have to if it goes on Meltdown. But if Slime Girl goes on Meltdown, I can just let her get out, and we'll just put her back in the containment unit. She's basically like a slightly more dangerous Clouded Monk. We have to pay attention to the battle. I can't let people take too much damage, but I can cycle the people, and as long as no one is diseased, I think we'll be okay. So once we have a good amount of PE boxes with her, we can start doing repression work on her at that point. In fact, it might be beneficial for me to use the memory repository to just constantly just keep doing work with her and just get all the PE boxes I could possibly desire with her. Like, does that make sense? Like, we finish a day, we've earned 200 PE boxes with her, we just reset memory repository. We don't care about anything else that happened except the PE boxes with her. So we can get 999, and then I never have to do anything else with her but repression work in the future. So that's one way to do it. So we're gonna try to see if we can do something like it going forward. So anyway, that was Slime Girl. We were able to handle Night of Despair when she broke out because the Knight that say nay died. She does pale damage, has a quick range attack. She is not easy, and I think the only reason why we were able to survive is because she targets someone who had 1.5 pale resistance. This is at 2.0. And because, well, we had bullets left over. What else did we do? I know we did several... Oh, we got to see the Little Prince and what happens when its quill path counter reaches 0. Someone gets charmed, and they move into the containment unit, at which point they see the Little Prince as this creature here. Normally, and I suspect its real form, is not this. It's the thing we see in the containment unit. But this is what it looks like to the people who are enchanted by it. They go through this absolutely horrific transformation where they turn to this... I don't know what to call it. Like a beetle made of fungus. And it's terrible. And when we killed it, everyone had a dot effect over their head. I'm still not sure if it can grab a clerk or if it has to be an agent, but it was an agent that it grabbed, well, when we saw it happen. So that agent is dead, unless I can rapidly click on them to stop them from getting into that containment unit. And supposedly, if you take too much damage from the spores, and I guess maybe the mushrooms that were growing underneath that creature as it was moving back and forth, that more people could be charmed. So it could spiral out of control. So we have to be careful of that as well. We finally saw what happened when Dream of a Black Swan escapes. They don't escape, but somewhere in the facility, it summoned a gigantic, two-faced swan with an umbrella. And her face looks a lot like this. It's blue in color. So this is the girl, the sister for these brothers that gets summoned. And she has a attack where she walks forward with her umbrella deployed. And if you swing at her from the front, or shoot at her, I guess, from the front, while the umbrella is deployed, you take the damage that was meant for her. Thankfully, I just assumed that she was acting like a King of Greed. And I was trying to move people out of the room when she did it, and noticed that no one took any damage. And then I immediately guessed that it's a reflection, based on the fact that her umbrella is open like a shield. And I think Alexander and Destruction.2K both confirmed that was the case. So it wasn't that difficult to beat up either. It did do a shriek, and I didn't see anything happen when it shrieked. And so I don't know if anything bad happens because of that. So I may go online and look up this information about this creature now. Now that I know what the surprise is, I'm going to want to understand what happened, because I didn't see anything happen when that occurred, and I missed something really important. I get the impression there was one more thing. Oh, right! We also got to watch a Spider-Bud turn someone into a cocoon. Very creepy. Very creepy. And totally never worth it. So we will not be doing that in the future. Cool effect, though. And that's it for the summary, as far as I know. Now that I know what Slime Girl's deal is, my plan is to find someone to walk in there and work with her. So it can't be so... Oh, it's going to be so rough. Okay, actually, it won't be that rough. Someone needs the armor Tillman's got. That's such a shame. I don't want to give up Tillman's armor on him. He's had it for a long time. Okay, I'll think about this off screen. Someone needs some good black resistant armor that's a good level to walk into this containment unit to work with her. If nothing else, just, well, they should be okay, Tim, if they're doing not repression work and you want to do normal work today. Okay, I will get some armor assigned, and I'll be back. And we're going to skip looking at our people, because we've already done that in the previous episode, and no one's any different. So when I come back, I'll have the armor decision made, and we will start the day. So give me a few seconds. Alright, guys. I guess I did some thinking about this earlier, because in the end, the person I was going to choose is the person who's already assigned to the extraction team to potentially work with her. as a happy accident. David C. is going to do the work. I really don't want to move armor around anymore. I'm getting so used to the fact of what armor people are currently wearing. And Tillman's had that Discord for so long, I don't want to take it off of him to give it to someone else to work with Slime Girl. I know I should, but I don't want to. So, David C. and with the Amida is almost just as good. It's 10% more damage, but it's still lower than a 80% reduction, a 20% reduction right now. It's 30% reduction for Amida for black damage. So he'll take just 10% less damage from Slime Girl. I'm fine with that. He should live while working with her. And we just gotta make sure that if Slime Girl's gonna get out, that David C is all alone. Now, by that, I mean we're going to have to clear the way out to the extraction team. In fact, right away, I'm just gonna constantly kill clerks in the extraction team from now on. And the very first thing I think in the morning that I will do is I will produce EGO with all the PE boxes I currently have to take advantage of this. But that's not going to happen today, because I don't think I have. Actually, we do have this, Tim. All right, hold. I'm getting distracted. So let's get into the. Let's start working. David C's already assigned, and we'll talk about how we're gonna prepare for his day with Slime Girl now. Okay, so the very first thing we need to do, and I'm just gonna do this right now, is kill the clerks. Extraction team, they're dead. It's pointless for me to even have them. We might as well just kill them. Adorkable. Let's get ready, just in case Scarecrow. I'm doing Scarecrow today. I can't remember what everyone's working on. Scorch Girl for you, Master of Survival today. Lennon Soul Hacker. I don't have you doing anything, so you can. But your armor is good. Yeah, let's send you up to also help with Scarecrow. Am I doing work with Scarecrow today? I am. That's Lewis Scarf. Oh, I think you're up here, Lewis. Nope. Crap! Where is Lewis? There you are, Lewis. Send you in there. Francescato needs to go look at the Portrait of Another World. Before we do anything else, I need to let's see who gains that effect. Knight That Say Nay. You can do the work with Knight of Despair. Tillman. You know, Tillman, you can arguably handle Scarecrow by yourself. No one else even needs to be there. I guess Adorkable will keep you in this hallway then. Actually, we can move you both up here in case Censored decides to break out today. Bruno, we'll get ready for backwards clock. Alright, Alexander. You're not assigned with anyone, so we'll send you down here for the Little Prince. Actually, I think you Heroes Limit, and Lennon Soul Hacker are all on the task force for the Little Prince today. So Lennon Soul Hacker, just have to come down here. Trimus, you as well. Not you, Jason. You can just, I guess we'll put you in this hallway. Dia needs her Heart of Aspiration. Hysul. I don't even know where to put you. You do take reduced black damage. Let's have you move down here for Slime Girl. Eldsloft, Dreaming Current for you. Combo Breaker, Dream of Black Swan for you. I'm hanging out up here. Emergency. Almost forgot about you. Warm-Hearted Woodsman. Right. We need more PE boxes. And ZJed, you're up here too. I don't think anyone will go insane today working with me for Black Swan, but just in case. Mr. Stooltons, you're all the way down here for the Fragment of the Universe today. While Stremen, Light of Despair, for you, you're the one who's be working with her to get the PE boxes. Who else is working? Trimus Daradon, you're outside. This is white damage, is that correct? Black damage. You take an extra 40% black damage from this. If I do repression work on it with you, you should be fine. So why don't we do that? Why don't we start... Oh! Crap. Let's not start it just yet. Actually, we will do it now. Serious limit. You're down here. Helmet hair. What are we doing with you today? I don't think I have you assigned to anything. You have a red weapon, so let's just put you with to deal with Scarecrow. Wind water. You need more justice. Clouded Monk is what I have for you. Panji. Letitia. Bruno, turn that backwards clock for us. Destruction 42K. You don't need anything. Let's have you hang out in this hallway. This hallway's going to be my get ready for Slime Girl hallway. Oh god, that scared me. That was really loud. Alright, Bruno, thank you for winding the clock once. Over here? Oodaloo. They're fly shoots for you. Alexander, you will do fly shoot stuff, but you might as well do it after you do one Little Prince first. Dia, let's have you take the Heart of Aspiration. Very good. I'm just gonna have you hang around out here, though, by Yin. What is Melee-chan doing? Funeral of Dead Butterflies. It's all the stuff we did in the last video, everyone. It's been like four or 5 days, maybe even a week since I last recorded. Today is January 31st. I'm recording this part. Just a heads up. Okay. You know what? We should probably kill all of these clerks anyway. I should get used to killing the extraction team, the disciplinary team, and the central command team's clerks. I don't care about the central command team's clerks, which is why I'm killing them. Let's have you go over here. I did say nay. Censored is too dangerous for us. Adorable, you almost got yourself killed. Yeah, I see you're really desperate to have an execution bullet hit you today, Adorable. You did not do a bad job yesterday. Do not feel like you had to fall on your sword. You don't have a sword anyway. You have a Naginata. We want to kill all these people because censored making more censoreds is just awful. We never want that to happen. And you just got done with your work, Trimus. Let's have you go up the lady facing the wall next, I suppose. And, since no one is in a containment unit, now we can go ahead and look at this with you, Strathus Calto. Okay, who got the buff? Not Adorkable, I think. Not Adorkable. No one down here. These two did not get it either. I like to stay home. You take extra black damage. That is so annoying. Have to go all the way over there. The only one in this entire facility is David C. No one else is here. It's just too risky. We're gonna kill these two clerks. Nice try, Destruction 42K, but you don't die today. At least not from an execution bullet. Okay. Who got the buff? Chris, you know what? We need you up here. It's not Robber Baron either. Seriously, who got the buff? I wish this showed the person who got the buff and not the person who looked at the mirror, at the portrait, because it's annoying to find them. None of you. Neither of them. Oodaloop, you gained it. That sucks. Okay, well, we can have you do work to start. And then you just hang out in this the rest of the day. We definitely want to use more bullets. I would like to kill all of the disciplinary team people. I know that means we do less damage by doing that. But it's worth it. Good. The X's mean there's no clerks left alive in these facilities. I'm doing this with Loop C because I want her to get some work in for the day. Otherwise, I'm just going to forget. Nice, 100% with Loop C. Just hang out here. And we kill these 2 clerks. And this does it for us. For bullets. Okay, so let's go ahead and have you work with Sensor to start. You know, I never even checked what the morale penalty is for walking in with Slime Girl. Ooloopsy looks like she's going to be absolutely fine. Assuming that we don't fail like 10 times in a row with Censored. Okay, that looks like that's going to work well. So while you're doing that, Bruno can wind this. Angie. Not doing any work with Yin? I'm not. Oh, and I see. I'm doing a little bit of repression work with Scorch Girl today. Okay. Actually, that can wait until after we get done working with my wows. And I'm not expecting these to go bad at all. I'm staring at Censored because I want to watch the negative PE at the red PE boxes. On the off chance we need to use bullets on Loop C, but it looks like we're going to be fine. Alright, well done, Svethskalto. And there you go. Okay, so now it's time to work with Slime Girl. David C., it's going to be attachment work with you. Destruction 42K said in the comments for 2 videos ago that I should be the one to work with Slime Girl since I like Slime Girl so much. I normally I wouldn't mind it at all. I think it would be rather funny. But I'm not wearing armor for it. And so I don't want to swap armor around either if I can avoid doing so. And I really like the idea of this particular Slime Girl because she's cute and attractive. But and she has all these pheromones or this power to make you like her, and you can't afford to give in to it because you will die. She will her slime will works like the blob slime is the impression I get. It will just dissolve you. So it's awful. You do not want to touch her. You can't afford to do that. And I love the idea of that. I was always been a big fan of things like it's gonna sound kind of like a dorky thing, but let's see if I can describe it correctly. The conveyance of physical attractiveness in a game and your ability to touch it is not existent. It doesn't exist. We cannot actually physically touch Slime Girl. Nothing allows us to do that. We are playing a video game. Nothing will ever let us do that. Even in the virtual world, you're not doing that. And until we design something that lets us feel our interactions with things, there'll be nothing that we can do to mimic this. But I've always liked the idea, because it's very easy for like a... There was a game I played a long time ago called... Oh, King Arthur? I think is what it was. It was a very old Sierra game. And near the end of it, there was this temptress trying to get you to touch her, kiss her. And if you do so, she kills you. And I remember thinking, this is so dumb. Like, this is a video game. Why would I ever choose that as an option? Like, it's a pixelated EGA graphic girl dancing. Like, so? I'm not attracted to that. But the whole idea of it, I find fascinating if this was something that we had to worry about in real life. Because I think way too many people would give in. So I love the idea of this creature. Just because I know a few people in real life who would totally give in and would say it's worth it, only to be immediately devoured by the thing. So, hilarious. I love the, overcoming our instincts is very important to me. And I love the idea of a creature that forces you to act that way, since I've seen way too many people give in to such. So we've already read all the material guidelines. We're going for them first, though, just to make sure I'm correct. When the work result was bad or normal, critical count lowered. Gave a lump of slime to the first employee who performed any work other than repression with it. The lump healed their sanity points and we raised their work success rate. However, further observation was needed to determine how the lump did some other things. Whenever that guy did repression work, the Kuploth... Oh! The Kuploth counter lowered. Okay, so the Kuploth counter does not lower when anyone does repression work with it. It's... Oh, but it's only when he does it. But the Kuploth counter always lowers when the result is bad or normal, even if it was repression work. Okay, so that changes things a bit. Darn it, so it's not safe to work with her with repression work and not care about her Kuploth counter. But at the very least, you won't get the heart on her. Okay, so once we have the... So that statement is still correct. It's just that you're going to have someone like Tillman or someone with some excellent black damage reduction gear work with her, because it's going to be a massive amount of failures, and that's a ton of black damage that people are taking. In fact, we're probably going to have to do the portion of Another World reflection for reflection work with Slime Girl in the future. I hope we can just not ever work with her again after we get the equipment. Or we have to come up with some way that we can successfully have someone work with her, get the disease, and then safely work with any other abnormalities in this department at the same time. Alright, anyway, there's a chance of infection. We know about that already. The Kuploth counter dropped to 0 with the number of... Yep, that's the 50% or more of the... Okay, it's when her chosen is still alive to lead her army, and the DO3-1092s took up more than 50% of the department while that one was still alive. So, right now, if David C... Well, actually, there's nothing here. If there was one clerk here and that clerk got infected, she would break out immediately. The Kuploth counter would hit 0. If that clerk was to be infected. That's pretty interesting that it works that way. I'll have to remember that in the future. Alright, so that's all we need for that. Who needs the buff with the Snow Queen, by the way? Because we should probably aim to do that today. Oodaloop C, you have no gift. I really wanted you to get the teardrop. I think it would look good with your hairstyle. So I'm not going to have you do it. Oh, who's doing work with the King of Greed? I like to stay home. Is doing that work. Are you sure, Tim? He should survive. We don't... Oh, we'll not do that work to start, though. We're very close to 199 PE boxes. So I'm not going to send you in there to do work, even though it's a WoW. Who can do work with Yin? We don't need anyone working with Yin either, Tim. In fact, Yin... Yeah, you need no one to work with Yin. You had the PE boxes, no one needs the... Actually, Emergency might. No, Emergency has the low temperance. I'm sorry, I'm doing lots of babbling. Trimus. Let's have you work with Lady Face of the Wall so that we clear that one use of... Little Prince. Windwater. Clouded Monk. Repression. And since we're not going to need any more bullets, why don't we use a few more to kill more clerks? I'm so sorry, you two. I like to imagine this just doesn't kill them. It just warps them to someplace safe for the day instead of killing them. I know that's not the case. I hope it's the case, though. Good job there. I want to see what happens with Cloud Monk's counter. Good work result. By the way, it was good work result with her, right? It's plus 25. Oh, we don't know. We don't know. I can't remember. I think it was a good work result. I think it was a good work result. We might as well do work with Scarecrow. So come on, Lewis. Let's have you step in there and let him out. So you'll do some repression work. We'll watch the battle, and then someone will... Actually, while we're doing this, Bruno, let's go ahead and use that. We can put you over here. Clerk. If I say Delta 44, please don't walk over here. Yeah, we got it. On my hair, though, you should not be right adjacent to it. You have a cannon. I do wonder what censored actually is. That its weapon is also censored this way. Good job, guys. You'll be doing that a lot today, I think. Alright, we need one more person to do work with something. So, I guess we can have you do work with Funeral, Miley-chan. Alright, we have a Purple Dawn arriving. Censored and the Snow Queen are the ones who have the alarm. So at least Censored is easily handled. It's white damage from the Snow Queen. You could have Lewis Scarf do it. He probably won't go insane. So let's do repression work with you, Lewis, here. It was only 2, right? I'm pretty sure it was just 2 that went on Meltdown. Yes, it was. Okay. So we did repression work here. So the next work that should be done doesn't have to be in sight. So let's have you, Lennon, do repression work with it as well. You can work with Knight of this. Ooh. Oh. How much white damage is it? 4 through 6. Yeah, I assume can do repression work with her. He'll survive the encounter with 109 prudence and 0.6 damage reduction from her attacks while in there. Since we are doing work with censored, we will watch this. Actually, while we should move people around to prepare for this dawn. Which I think we're pretty much good. Oh, crap! This is going to be interesting. I just right now occurs to me. David C's the only one in this hallway, and I can't put anyone else in here. So he has to tank any ordeals that show up here that could release an abnormality. Like Slime Girl. I didn't think about that early on. Oh, man. Slime Girl's a lot tougher than I thought she would be to work with correctly if I want a good amount of PE boxes with her. Alright, good job, Stratus Calto. Lewis will send you over there. What's your insight? Panji, I guess, will rescue you. I kind of want Panji to also have the Knight of Despair's teardrop. Molly-chan can save you. Let's put you back over here. Okay, so we do more work with Dreaming Current with you. Elves Luft. Combo Breaker. Oh, we got 50% last time for health with you over here, Combo Breaker. Let's have you do repression work now. Well, those things are going on. We did do repression work down here with Yulin and Soul Hacker. Yes. So now that you're done with that, we'll send you over here for Yin. Lewis, you can go ahead and do more repression work. And then David C, you can also do more attachment work. I need to pay attention to what's happening down here so that I can tell if it's good work or not good work. But I do want to watch us rescue the person out of the Snow Queen's box. Oh, right, we can do more work at Censored because it was on an alarm level happened, so it doesn't suffer from the Quilploth overload. Killpoth overload. Wow, that is quite an increased chance of success with her. Look at that. That's amazing. So she will be easy to get PE boxes with once we're committed to doing it the good way during the day. We absolutely want to unlock the rest of these. Oh! Oh, I didn't realize that that was another guy line. When the counter drops to 0, the favored dies. After a series of experiments, it was found that the spread of slime can be controlled through insight work. If D031091 performs insight work and produces 24 or more PE boxes as a result, the slime will not infect other employees for 30 seconds. I like this. This is like you're trying to explain to her how her disease kills people, And Slime Girl is able to not think about the person for 30 seconds before she really likes them again. Please be cautious. As less than 24 PE monsters are produced, every single blob may transform into... Every single person so afflicted may transform into a blob. Interesting. I need to know what her counter is. So we're going to save this for these two next. And that was good work results. Okay. Mylin Chan, we can have you go in there and save Lewis Scarf. And I guess Strathis Kalto, we can absolutely have you go in here again. And do attachment, fortitude work again. That's so adorable. I will never get tired of seeing that. That is so adorable. Alright, Meili Chan, where are you going? Funeral Dead Butterflies. Put you back over here again. And Lewis, you're going back up here. I have to watch Censored. We have to watch it. I need to know if we have to run over to Oodaloop Sea to heal her. Okay, everything worked out well. Good job. I guess we'll wind the backwards clock again, just so I get used to that. Angie, you can do work with Letitia. In the meantime, Lennon Soul Hacker, we can do repression with Yin. That was dumb. I should have done Fortify, because I did repression with Little Prince. That's probably, you haven't done any work today. Let's go ahead and have you do repression with Scorched Girl. Okay, and we gotta get ready for this event. Let's see, let's move you down here. Sorry, the event, the ordeal. We don't need Chris for this. We should be absolutely fine without him. I want to make sure I have at least one person in every area, every hallway that I'm worried about, and I think I do. With the exception of Slime Girl, but that's, you know, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. All right, so no work result with Yin. Very good. I guess, Mr. Stoultons, we will have you do repression work with Fragment. Not doing so good. That was a 62% chance that you failed the first... Okay. Wow. That's still no work result, huh? How about that? I'd rather have this chance of 62% fail with the Family Universe than that fail with Slime Girl. Or with Censored, as that's awful. Okay. So, one more person has to walk into a containment unit. So, let's keep doing work here. Okay, Lost Fremen, you can handle that. Jason Hawk can come down and help you. Good. Yep, you two are going to kill this one. Stop Little Prince from going... Oh, David C. David C, you got to kill that. You have to do it all on your own. Structure 42K is fighting that. Mr. Stoulton, why don't you give a hand? That's Sene, why don't you also run down there? Wind Water is fighting one. You two are fighting one. What the heck? There are a lot of these things. Let's have you two kill that. Dia, kill that one. One per department. It's the David C one I need to be careful of, because if she gets out, David C dies immediately. I think David C will kill it quick enough. I can't send anyone else down there to help him. He's got to do it alone. He's got to do it alone. Good job, guys. You guys have killed that one. You guys have killed that one. David C, come on, please. Please, David C. 2 more hits. 1 more will do it. Alright, good. Red Noon showing up. Okay. Oh, man. Man, these ordeals are going to be a nightmare to deal with if I have only one person hanging out in Slime Girl's area. I can't... How could we do it? Alright, I think I know how we could do it. God, it's going to be really tricky, though. We can send a group of people down there, preferably with ranged weaponry. And if the clowns show up in her hallway... we can immediately... and I mean immediately, send David in to work with her while a bunch of other people run in there to kill those clowns. So I think that's what we're going to have to do. And I should prepare for that, because that seems like something the game would absolutely do to me. Alright, let's also, before I forget, let's also have, I guess you, Alexander, work here with Insight. Half the energy is acquired. We really do want to learn her name. Oh, start this, Oodalopsy. Let's put you back in the main room. We want more PE boxes here. I need to see what the work result here is. I'm assuming this will be good from now on, since David C has the heart, but I'm not sure. Because we haven't yet unlocked the work result with her. Which is going to be so weird that I'm doing that last, but there you have it. Let's think here. Everyone is... I can see Oodalopsy just outside my vision here. She's fine. She's not as fine. Good work result with Slime Girl. Oodalopsy will survive censored's the reflection damage. Excellent work. Okay. Wind Water, let's leave you here. Melting Love. is its name. At least its name so far. We'll get its real name after we unlock everything, I think. Though that sounds like that's its actual name. I would have actually expected to see Slime Girl here. And the real name to show up later. But is it... I guess we'll find out as we go ahead. Go forward. So I still want two more PE boxes so I can unlock the escape information. Because I think... No! Okay, perfect. I can see what its Kuploth counter is. That's what I was really worried about. Okay. So now... we can begin unlocking some of this information. And now I can see what your chances to work with her. And I don't like seeing a 72%, so we're not going to bother with that. Yeah, you need... This looks like 1/3 success for good work result. I don't know... I guess there is some hidden value to what his success chance is with her. Actually, it's 78% without that in effect. Okay. Alright, what else are we doing? So we're getting ready for, actually, Tillman's down here. Yeah, that's correct, that's what you want, Tim. Miley Chen can do some funeral work. Oh, you've probably finished working, yep, with the little prince, but I need you down here at the moment, Alexander. In case the clown shows up. So you're going to stay down there again at this moment. Emergency. We can have you do more work with more workmen. I'm looking to see how much more work we need to do until we're done with, sorry, until the red noon is no longer a concern. Actually, you know what, Alexander? We can have you go back upstairs. Trimus can help out downstairs. I like to imagine Trimus flips off the warm heart woman whenever he walks back past his containment unit. I guess you can do more repression work, Master of Survival here. Breaker, what are your chances to work with the sleigh? Not very good. Never mind. I don't really want to suppress Vidolta. It's so annoying. It moves around, damages everything. I hate things that move because I have a hard time actually targeting them. Okay, we'll have you do... Oh, what the heck? Feudal's at 1 Kuploth counter. Oh, no! Oh! When Mei Li Chen got the icicle gift, the kiss on her cheek, her hit points went up to now she's at 4. Crap! So now I need to worry about Funeral breaking out. What type of armor is she wearing? She can't kill Funeral by herself. She'd need help to do it. That's a shame. Okay, well it's too late now. So, Mei Li Chen, let's have you do Funeral, work with Funeral. It'll escape. We'll just get it back in this containment unit quickly. While that's happening, Alexander, we can try for that pipe with you once. You know what? We'll have you do repression work. Master Survival, let's have you come all the way down here. You're done with Scorched Girl for the day anyway. Working with her twice, that hopefully give you the 2% you need to 100% your repression. I'm sorry, your justice stat. Let's see if Mei Li Chen has been taking those from Adorkable and attacks dead butterflies immediately. Yes! That's what I like to see. Get him! Beat him up! You might as well kill that clerk immediately. work, guys. 2 more works need to be done. Lost Fremen, you're over here. To have things escape. So you go here. Did I work with Censored? We did. Stratus Caldo. I'll put you in the same hallway. Okay, we need 2 more jobs done. Helmet hair. Actually, that's... we don't need any key boxes with that. Where are you, Panji? Oh, I sent you down to get ready to fight. That's probably a mistake. We'll send you back up here. Bruno will head down here instead. Actually, no, Bruno, you should stay up here in case the clowns show up over here. I don't want to lose any of my PE boxes. We lost 300 from Spider Bud that one day that I had to reset. It was Spider Bud? What was it from? Okay, yep, sorry. I I had to go and check. Yes. It was Spider Bud that we lost 300 PE boxes from. That's so annoying. I really do not want to lose 300 PE boxes because I couldn't kill a clown quick enough. That is just awful. Alright, well, let's go ahead and trigger this. So that means someone can't be around to fight. So, Ulupsi, we'll have you work with the fly shoots again. Where did it show up? Please don't be in Slime Girl's area. Okay, it's not. It's in the upper layers somewhere. Did it show up here last time? I think it showed up here last time. That's no problem. We can deal with it. Let's... shield. This is my ranged group, though. Dia can help. God, it's gonna take her forever to get up there, though. You... what? Get back here! Oh my god, this is so annoying. It's going after my clerks. It doesn't care about my agents right behind it killing it. Okay, so now we have the clowns. Okay, they're going for Void Dream. Oh, Chris, I don't want you going down there and killing those clerks. Where are the other clowns? Okay, you guys will easily handle that one. There's 3 of you. We need to... I don't want to lose the boxes I got with Void Dream. Come on, team. Get down there quick. Come on! Please hurry! Alright, good job, guys. We did lose... Actually, I don't think we lost anything with Void Dream. Chris, we don't need you hanging around. Z-Jed. And, okay, so the rest of this day should just be focusing on PE boxes from Melting Love. So let's go ahead and keep doing that. While David C's doing that, we can go ahead and get a little more repression with you, Lewis. We didn't end up needing this attack team. So I like to stay home and send you all the way over here. We did insight work last time with Little Prince, so we can do repression work with Tira's. We can also purchase the armor. That was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. I should have purchased it the next morning to take advantage of the extraction team. Panji, you are Letitia, if I recall correctly. Master of Survival, you were Scorched Girl. I don't really need you doing anything anymore with any of these people, though. I guess you can come over here. Lost Fremen. I think your attachment today with Knight of Despair, or at least we'll do that with you now. Yeah, that's a lot higher than 77%. That's a lot higher than 77%. I like that. That's very good. Tillman. Let's have you hang out here. Destruction. I feel kind of bad for some of you guys. There's not much for you to do. But I don't want to sideline any of you either. I guess Tillman, I guess we can have you hang out here. If Molly Love does break out, we will want to get her back into her containment unit. That's fine. That's just Scarecrow. We're so used to Scarecrow breaking out. Weapon's kind of really garbage. Yeah, I really don't like Cloud and Monk's weapon. I've tried to convince myself it's better than it looks, and I think it is against weaker things that are vulnerable to red damage, but it's not very impressive, all things considered. Where is Strathus Caldo? We need more censored boxes. And did you get the pipe? You did not get the pipe, Alexander. We'll have you do it one more time. And Windwater, you did repression work here last time. Let's do... Ooh. Not instinct work. Oh, I almost forgot about these. Record team. End the day with 3 or more employees with fortitude 100 plus is what we're trying to earn still. And we've got 15 people who do. So we will complete that at the end of this day. Assuming that we don't have an awful failure of some sort. I guess we'll go ahead and have you use this. I like to stay home. And you'll try the King of Greed. I'm going to assume everything's going to be fine up there, by the way. Tira's Limit did repression work there, so now she needs to do repression work with something else. Let's have her come over here for Fragment of the Universe. Panji, we can do more Letitia work. Oh, Melting Love, by the way. We need 4 more PE boxes. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to send David C. in here again for attachment work. Worst case scenario, the Kupov counter goes down 1. And we don't do it again today. Everyone's hanging out where I expect the other malady to break out from. Oh, you know what we can also do? We should send you in here to Warm Heart Woodsman to do more work. Emergency. Like to say home can return. Very good. I didn't get the pipe today, Alexander. Even though you get 100%, it's still not good enough. Still not good enough for the fry shoots. David C is doing an excellent job down there. Alexander, you need a little bit of life, so we'll send you up here for Yin to get it from him. And Eldsluft, 4 hit points for you. Black Swan, Instinct for you, Combo Breaker. Alright, her name is Melting Love. It did not change. Please go away. Yes, I know all about that. Alright, there we go. Alright. Not bad. We successfully worked with her. Let's see what she gives to us. Only 1 armor and weapon. Oh my god, though. Look at this armor. Resistant to black and red damage. That is fantastic. 0.3 damage. Endured against white and pale is normal. This is by far the best armor we've seen so far. Oh, her weapon is a jar of slime. It's a range attack. Black damage. A good amount of it, too. This armor will be fantastic for censored. So whoever we give this to is going to be suppressing censored. Ooh, 120 for the armor, 222 for the weapon. Okay. Well, let's work towards that a little bit more. So, Alexander, you'll trigger this for us. We can at least do this entire meltdown level because we've got the, there's no other ordeals, and I'm willing to hang around to get it done, to get more PE boxes with Melting Love. Lost Fremen, you need to do work with her. While you two are doing that... Oh, I don't like taking Luminous Bracelet for any reason. And Melting Love, this is amazing. I am so glad that Melting Love went on Meltdown, because we can work for 3 times this alarm level. Windwater, I guess we'll have you do more repression work here. Oh, Censor's not on cooldown, right? He is not. So let's have you do repression work here to make sure we don't lose a bunch of people because I'm incompetent. Someone needs to work with Lady facing the wall. Travis, can you make it there in time? I think you can. Actually, Mylin Chen is right here. She can do that. And as for you, Trimus, you can do work with my little prince. Yes, this is the 2nd time in a row you're not doing insight work. We'll have to do insight work next, and it shouldn't be just San that does it. We could have Master Survival come down here to do that. And since you took the notes, I like to stay home, you can use the notes up there. So I'll just assume that everything's going to be fine with Melting Love, and we don't even have to watch what's happening with her. Ulupsi is currently doing work. I guess we can do some work with Search for Wisdom, let him out again. God, that sentence was supposed to make sense. What's happening, by the way, here with Lady facing the wall? What's happening here? Okay. That's actually faster than the other way? I guess it must be. Very good. Okay. Stratus Calto can now step into Censored's containment unit. Good work with Melting Love. We'll send you back in there when we're allowed to. I paused for a few seconds to make sure I didn't accidentally click on an execution bullet. I am fully expecting that to happen once during the remaining days I've got, where I just click execution bullet because it's a habit of mine, and I accidentally release a kill like 10 people immediately because I wasn't paying attention. Hi, look at me. See, you're taking a bit of damage, but you'll be okay. Alright, workday is completed yet again. And we can send you right back in here for more attachment work. Melting Love and David C. are going to get along so well. Oh, what was the gift that she gives? I didn't even look at that. Aww. It looks like a little, flower that you wear in your hair. It looks like it's a piece of slime that's on fire. Plus 5 hit points, plus 10 sanity points. Success rate -5, work speed -5. Interesting. It looked cute on Stratus Calto. Just saying. But I can't send her down there. Or she's infected and she's dead. I guess what we could do with Melting Love is that if we're gonna send someone in this hallway to work with another containment unit, and I'm worried I can't time it correctly, whoever we have working with her during the day can do insight work in an attempt to get 24 PE boxes. Probably has to be someone who she likes already, because it's a 5% less chance of what we have right now to succeed at this. And if that's successful, then at least we can work with any other containment units in this hallway without... Oh, it's 10% less. Without her getting out. And we're going to get that armor right now. Apparently. Or at least I'm hoping to. And we should actually buy it the next day. Tomorrow when we start. Oh no. Okay, I did do King of Greed work. I think I did. Thank God. Oh my God, that was so dangerous. If you're not sure if you did or not, you should have waited. He got 100% with King of Greed. You should have just waited and did it again next alarm level. Well, this day is going extremely well. I am going to send Miley Chen in here again to do more work. Might as well. You don't have anyone who can safely do that work anymore. You're not working. You're not taking any damage from Censored. No one here is. We did not yet do work with these wows. Let's have you do Instinct. We're not going to fight a Dusk today. I want to see what the Dusk is, but I don't plan on fighting it. I just want an easy day where I get, hopefully an easy day, where I am just earning PE boxes from Melting Love. We can purchase her gear the next day with a small discount. Right, and that now cleanses you, Tiras. And who just did work with this? I think Trimus did. So Trimus, we're going to send you up here. This is what I really like about this game, is the sheer amount of stuff you have to remember that you are doing. I love it. I absolutely love this. Having that chart is also really handy for knowing who's done what with what. Alexander, where are you, by the way? Let's have you come down here for the Little Prince now. I need one more person to walk into a containment unit. Don't send Barbarian in. You're gonna get her killed again. I can't really think of anything I need. I guess we need more Void Dream PE boxes. I guess I'll head down there. I don't have the buff, right? No, I didn't. I have not yet worked with Samurai. A Red Dusk. Okay, and we are not going to finish this meltdown level. Lady facing the wall can be you, Trimus. King of Greed. Oh, nice. And the whatchamacallit is on cooldown, so I like to stay home. You can just use this. While you're getting that, Clouded Monk is on cooldown, so we can have you... Actually, can we have you work with it? My Lich End, you do take reduced damage. Scarecrow. Where are you, Lewis? Go. It'll get out. We'll defeat it. Censored. Snow Queen. You don't want to lose PE boxes, so someone should step in there. Panji can do that. Little Prince is having a conniption. Us. We have to do insight work with it, just to be safe. Melting Love is on cooldown. That is fantastic. So this is what I was talking about earlier with how I kind of miss when tons of things would go on meltdown, or the alarm would occur on them, because it's a free work assignment with it without the overload appearing if you handle it that way. I got everything, right? Yep, we got everything. While we're doing this, we should also continue to do a little more work up here to improve your stats. Same thing with you, Combo Breaker. And I'm done. That work was successful. Censored also went on an alarm, I think, right? So we can send Stratuscato back in there again, too. Scarecrow's going to break out soon. Good job, Panji. Good job with Clouded Monk. Good job with King of Greed. We can return the notes now. That's the Scarecrow. We don't care about Scarecrow. I didn't get the pop-up that it escaped, by the way. I noticed... I didn't get the pop-up. Just saying. Let's also make sure that nothing will go wrong there. So let's got to move over here. Melting Love was a success. Okay, let's get a few more PE boxes on some of these and then we're done. So, emergency, you might as well get more freaking PE boxes on Warhard Woodsman. Night of Spirits at 999. King of Greed is almost at 999. Little Prince needs someone else working with it today. So, we just did insight work with it. So, Alexander, we can have you do... It does white damage, right? Black damage! Hold on. Oh, you'll be okay in there with a 61% chance. Bad, it's lowered. Okay. We're not going to be hanging around too much more, though. Get more work done with Melting Love. I gotta say the name a lot, so I remember it's not Slime Girl. We will have you do more work here. Start this Calta with Censored, because we're not quite at 999 PE boxes. I can probably safely assume Oolopsy will be okay. Nothing bad has gone wrong. Alright, so nothing bad has happened yet with that. Yeah, this was a pretty easy day. I shouldn't jinx it. We're not done with it yet. Emergency. We have our first bad work with Wormhard Woodsman, so no one walks in there again. Unless I feel like fighting it, but I don't feel like fighting it. I should be watching Censored. You know what? Why don't we just use these bullets now? Make sure that Uloop is safe. I got so nervous I thought I executed her by accident. Ooh! Uloop. Oh, God! Uloopsy's taking a bunch of damage all of a sudden. Why don't we heal Uloopsy? Why is Uloopsy taking a bunch of damage? She just was. By the way, if you know why the portrait... Oh my god! What the heck is happening with the portrait? It looks worse and worse and worse as the day goes by. Does it happen every meltdown level? Does it shift slightly to some horrible nightmare, I wonder? It's pretty cool that it does that, but, that's terrifying. Alright, we don't need anything with King of Despair. I think we're done. We'll do one more series of work with Melting Love, and then we will wrap it up. Man, just going in there over and over again. A bunch of very inappropriate things to say are popping into my head, which I'm going to keep all to myself. Alright, so... a very successful day. We will keep doing this with Melting Love until we can get 999 PE boxes with it. Oh, we also need to check what we're gonna get as an abnormality tomorrow. If, no matter what it is, we're putting it over into Hakma's area. As I don't want two Alfs right next to each other, because I really don't want to have to worry about them both going on Meltdown at the same time. We could still end up with two Alfs in this hallway. And we have enough PE boxes to purchase either the weapon or the armor. It will absolutely be the armor that we purchase first, though. We need to find someone who we can give it to. And that person will be doing all the work with Melting Love. That I can see in the immediate future to earn PE boxes. They probably should be wielding a good weapon in order to deal with any ordeals that pop up down here, too, now that I think about it. David C. got lucky that we only had a Purple Dawn to deal with down here. Alright, so we're done. So, let's go ahead and complete the workday. We cleared the Virtue of Protection. 32 in-game minutes completed. We got no promotions because most of our people are already level 5. But we did produce 2 more of My Little Prince armors, which means I feel confident that we can hire 2 more people. In the department. I'm having a small issue. I see our people And their outfits look a little different in this view, to me, than they do normally. They look like all my people are elongated slightly for some reason. I never noticed that before. Alright, proceed to the next step. Yes! Alright, moment of truth. What are we getting for abnormalities? By moment of truth, I mean, do we get another ALF today? Okay, the answer is yes, we do. The smiling faces are unfamiliar, yet sorrowful. In the episode that never made it up to my channel, this was one of the two that have not. We did Chess's second quest without any issues. At the end of that day, I chose this. It's some gigantic black sphere-like creature. And I think it's got these two giant legs and this horrible mouth with these gigantic like teeth that are like have blood encrusted on them on the roof of its head or something like that. It's very scary looking. Someone's persistent gaze can be felt from the keyhole inside the machine, not an ALF. I'll hang his head over my bed. Only then can I get up in the morning without having a nightmare. This is the only ALF that showed up, so we're taking it. Thankfully, you've been collecting energy ever since your first day here, never missing a single day. My role is to encourage you to collect the proper amount of energy each day, sometimes by nagging, and sometimes by encouraging you with praise. It must have been hard to adapt to the corporation, but you tried your best to extract the energy, along with bearing the numerous sacrifices along the way. It was also my role to butter you up with plain words, to help you avoid sinking into the pit of guilt. This part was particularly irritating because being your nanny wasn't in my programming, but we still were able to fulfill our roles anyhow. You might have noticed this earlier if you ever took a moment to look deeper into this company, but the pipelines used to transmit energy to the outside haven't worked for a long time. Right now, they are very rusty. This means the energy collected from our branch is excluded from the total energy collected by Lobotomy Corporation. Oh, interesting. Where is it going, then? Where is it going, then? Is it just being held on to? It must be. Is it being used to keep this particular facility operational? Isn't it fascinating? Look at that little smirk. She's doing something with it. She's using it all for her studies to become a real girl. Don't be too upset. I'm not saying that all the energy you collected was for nothing. Well, now there is one more thing for you to find out. Where does all that energy go? You've returned. So did you have fun with your little journey while I was locked up here? Don't worry, I'm not mad with you. Oh, sorrow, you see. Finally, I've come to respect you, for I know you will never depart. It's difficult to perceive the flow of time here. Therefore, this eternity has saved me. Have you seen the turbid streams of the enormous river that cross the whole city? If you arrive downstream, after the raging rapids and a serpentine current, you will see a meadow that is enormously broad, but also tranquil. That land is bathed with all kinds of mud, sand, trash, and the residuals that have come from the upstream. What isn't caught by the upstream or midstream finally ends up here, downstream. To bear all the residues that pile up, one would need a strong back that doesn't break easily. I have faced many wells here. Uh-oh! A new term with a capital letter. What is wells here? That must be where all the water is collected, to use her metaphor. And drawn from? I have to draw water every single day, but it seems the water level never lowers. What is a well? The well is so deep that it would be a hollow affair to reckon its depth. I asked, what is a well? and it is the fount and relic of all humanity that has existed from the ancient times. The water from the well had never flown outside, ever. There had only been small ripples that permeated from the leaves that fall for the winds. Maybe it was an act of generosity towards those that are thirsty, so that they may sate themselves. It was you who made the bucket. But you left the duty of drawing water with the bucket to another. Oh, is that what this place is? Lobotomy Corporation's facilities are wells? No, the abnormalities much represent that, according to Bina. And the bucket is the way in which we extract the information from them. I'm assuming this is all related to the PE boxes and how she's referring to energy and how we actually gather it. Don't ask for my name. Bina isn't the name of a person. It's a sad name of the place where one finds many graves. I'm the one who draws the water. Why have you come here, and what do you wish for me to draw? Mission: collecting extracted samples. Let us have you begin with extracting EGO before we proceed to more complex tasks. The nature of EGO and the abnormalities are more akin than not. They are both phantasmal beings extracted to the material plane. Bone for bone, blood for blood. Extract 5 or more EGO of grade HE or higher, which we have already done. So I'm assuming we'll automatically pass this. This is another ALF. We are not putting it into this extraction team. Destruction 42K, you have told me that one of these abnormalities would be perfect to put next to Slime Girl. But I don't know if this is it. And I am still going to be gathering so many PE boxes from Slime Girl. I just can't risk putting it into the extraction team. So this is probably a gigantic mistake, but we're putting this in the record team. Hello again. We'll be unfolding more of the records team. Right, we completed Hakma's first quest. What do we get? Oh, this is going to increase our statistics to 120 as the new max for whichever one of these we want. Temperance, Prudence, or Fortitude. I think Temperance would be the most useful at this moment because I am trying to work with my abnormalities as much as I can and as successfully as I can. So let's grab Limit Break, the Virtue of Creation. Shall we step ahead with this research then? Alright! Not bad! That was not that difficult of a day. So we're going to basically be doing the same thing tomorrow. I just have to reassign people to work with different abnormalities, and we'll hire 2 additional people as well for tomorrow. Yeah, that's it. I got nothing else to say. That went extraordinarily well. We didn't have any trouble with Melting Love. What an interesting name for it. But I guess that makes sense given what the slime will absolutely do to you. Dissolve you. Literally melt you into nothing. I guess it doesn't... For some reason, it doesn't melt your skull, though. The skull is the hardest bone in your body, but... I would imagine she's strong enough to dissolve that as well if she so desired. Alright, so let's, before we call it quits though, let's go in and look at the new abnormality together so you can see what I have seen before in the past. So there it is. It does have legs. Or hands? This is it. That is really scary looking. It has these weird eyes all over it. And its gigantic mouth is on its head. If I had to guess, I would guess that it's repression or instinct work. with this creature. Because it looks like it's a horrible monster, and so it's probably going to respect someone walking in and being rough with it, is my guess. That's been my guess for things like the Tin Man as well, and so on. That is the correct thing to do with them. So I'm gonna assume it's the same with this. I guess that for Clouded Monk though, and that was horribly wrong for Clouded Monk. So I guess we'll find out. Worst case scenario, everything goes horribly wrong, and this elf destroys us like all the other elves have right at the beginning of the day, and we just have to retry the day. So, we'll do that next episode probably. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.